I'm William Chosikong, captain of the Nigerian Super Eagles. Keep watching Prime Sports on Love World XP.
A successful title defence. Brilliant by the Nigerian. Simply brilliant.
And yes, you are welcome. It's a fantastic day today. Welcome to Prime Sports. My name is Austin Osorens, and this is where sports lives. Fantastic weekend we had. How was your weekend? Mine was great, and I'm sure the boys, the North London boys, and the West London boys, and the Red Manchester City boys, and of course, Max Verstappen, all will be smiling pretty from the weekend. Anyways, I'm not alone. I've got my co-host, co-pilot, not pilots, just one today, joining me today to talk sports and to tell us about his experience for his team's second back-to-back win in a long time. Join me to welcome Umetuk Dixon. Umetuk Dixon, you're welcome to the show. Yeah. How was your weekend?
Weekend was great, but first of all, I want to say good morning, viewers, then good morning to you, Pastor Austin. Weekend was great. When you talk about football, let me start at home. Eyimba lost.
We're coming to that. Oh, trust me, we're coming to that. That's my consolation this weekend. That's my consolation this weekend.
Because Eyimba lost. Champions of Nigeria, you are happy that the champion of Nigeria lost.
No, I'm happy that they lost, and my own champions. FA Cup champions.
FA Cup. Which FA Cup? Now we are now doing FA Cup. The champion.
And they're the league champions.
The league champions.
But the FA Cup champions won 2-0.
So don't put it's FA Cup winners, not FA Cup champions.
FA Cup winners won 2-0.
League champions.
We'll see whether this your champions will win again. But
so
we'll come to that in a second.
But Chelsea three in a row. If you had the Carabao Cup 3 in a row, are they? Gradually. It's a process. I don't want 4-1, and it's surprising for me that people are making a big deal. This is a team Chelsea is supposed to be beating, so there's really no noise about it. This is Burnley. They've not even had a win this season, so beating them 4-1 it shouldn't be a big deal. It's just a process to see. Like Charles rightly said in the group, he said by our next group game, our next league game, we'll see where we've come so far. But for now, no noise, Chelsea fans. No noise. It's just a game.
Can Chelsea fans actually help it and not make noise? That's like telling a newborn baby not to cry.
Ooh, that's a huge one. But again, you talked about Formula One, Max being world champion.
Yes, world champion, third world title.
There's cricket still going on. There's the Rugby World Cup still going on.
We'll show you the England clip.
Yes,
tomorrow.
And there's also the preseason of the
NBA, Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors.
They lost away to the Golden State Warriors. But gradually, other sports are coming up as the season has started in football. Basketball will return to this thing. Yeah, it's unfortunate that the Formula One is ending, but there are other sports that are still there. So for my weekend, mixed feelings. Mixed feelings.
Okay, because Eyimba lost. Okay, so for me, of course, the big elephant in the room, City lost their game. Guardiola finally lost to Arsenal, and we'll be showing you the highlights on that in a second. And
why
my words? So don't try and read any meaning to me. There's nothing wrong with me.
If you are close here too, it's as if water is gathering in
my eyes.
In your eyes.
Because of City.
No, water is gathering in your eyes.
Dixon, you know me.
Look into the camera. Look, water is gathering in your eyes.
They said someone. I saw a video where they were talking about the different clubs and their fans, what their fans, what the club you support says about you, and they said for City fans, it means they have zero loyalty.
They can jump to Barca.
I can never go to Barca.
Or jump to follow Messi. I'm just saying two things that you won't do.
I rather support Al Nassr. Sorry, just saying. Oh, with that, I've made my stance clear. I've been.
I hope you guys got that.
I've been sought out. Anyways, so it wasn't too much of a shock to me. If this happened later in the season, it would pain me. But not at this stage. I mean, we can drop 3 points now. We came back from 10 points last season. I'm not too bothered.
You're not too bothered. But you remember on Friday where I said that this is not going to be a walk in the park.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it was going to end a draw.
Yeah.
I said 2-2. But I knew this Arsenal was closer. Like I said on Friday, it was closer to City than last season. They gradually, cutting the gap between in quality. When I mean, not too much in quality, in determination, in that willingness to say, you know what, I'm going to fight. And that's what they did, fight. I don't know if Guardiola gave so much respect to Arsenal. But this
is it about respect? I think another thing
I saw his formation.
City is going through is that
Rodri.
No, it's not the Rodri. It's not, even if Rodri was there, I don't think it will have made so much difference if Rodri was there.
I think it would have.
It may have made a difference, but it won't have made the difference. Because why I'm saying that is, I think City's issue now is, you've won it all. What next? They've won the league back to back to back. So, in my opinion, then the holy grail that they've wanted, you finally got it. Look at Liverpool, the same thing. They sought it. After they won the Champions League, the next season they won the Premier League, and boom, decline.
But we saw a City that started,
Did they?
No, they started,
watch City's game.
No,
watch City's game.
They won their
because
games.
they're playing minimal opposition.
No, they won their games.
Watch their games against tough opposition. Even their Champions League win, that 3-1 flattered the 3-1 over during midweek last season against RB Leipzig. It flattered their game. In my opinion. They were not that fluid and sharp City that City usually is.
But we know that City doesn't start.
So for me, that's why I'm not too bothered, because in my opinion, certain key players are not 100%. Case in point, there's no Kevin De Bruyne, in my opinion. To me, it's not even so much about Rodri. If you take out Rodri till the end of the season, Guardiola will need a little bit of time to figure his team out, because the same thing happened last season. They were firing blanks and just average performance at the beginning of the season. But as soon as they got it right from November into December, boom, it kicked off. Fortunately for him, he had his full squad. So for me, I think it's more of complacence, in my opinion. I think it's more of complacence. Jack Grealish is not the Jack Grealish of last season. That hunger, that drive, that desire from previous times were not there. I feel he should have started Doku first, in my opinion, but I mean...
Yeah, but I saw the lineup and I didn't know what Guardiola was up about. Playing Bernardo Silva in 6 when he had the likes of Calvin Phillips. That is why you brought him to be a
He's not going to play Calvin Phillips.
Maybe why?
He's not going to play Calvin Phillips.
Then you would have had a significant player that will play that 6, because seeing Bernardo Silva there, it was a mismatch with Rice in that midfield. For Rice, he was one of the man of the match for me. He did excellently well in that midfield. But again, I'm not taking anything away from Arsenal.
Yes, Arsenal was brilliant on the night. Yes, it was just a night.
They fought till the end. Even if it was a boxing game and there was no goal,
you give the points to Arsenal.
I'll just give the point to Arsenal because they had extra chance. They had the better chances all through in the game.
Yeah.
Alan, no shot at goal. It got to a point. I think City all through the game had just one shot at goal or thereabouts. So Alan, zero attempts in attacking play. It was bundled, it was pocketed by the Arsenal defense. So you have to give it to Arsenal. Now this is a marker. Now they've beaten City. I don't think there's any team they would think is unbeatable now. This was their nemesis. For 8 years, they couldn't beat a Guardiola team.
Yeah, but you know what? So for me, a lot of when this is not me talking about being a Man City fan, because I don't know how I'm going to say what I'm going to say now without people thinking I'm saying.
Arsenal fans will come for you. They will have
come
to enjoy.
For me. It's okay.
They have to enjoy their. They have to enjoy their victory.
For me, the victory is. Oh, wow, someone says it's amazing to see how Pastor Austin is trying to defend Manchester City's loss to Arsenal yesterday. The same City that their bench can beat any team. But let's put things straight. City was not the reason Arsenal did not win the league last season. And City will not be the reason Arsenal will or will not win the league this season. It's not about City. So Arsenal fans, get it straight and clear. You didn't lose last season because City beat you home and away. No. The games you were supposed to win, you didn't win, and that's why you lost last season.
Let me just say, City won the league with 5 points.
Yeah.
If Arsenal had beaten City, no matter the games they lost or they drew, if Arsenal had beaten City home and away, that would have been 6 points. They would have won the league with 1 point. So I think this 3 points is very.
No. Let me tell you why I don't agree with that kind of.
It would have been 6 points.
Let me tell you why I don't agree with those kind of points and calculations, because you were 10 points clear at a point.
Yes.
Why didn't you just why didn't you just manage your 10 points clear to the end of the season? It's not the City game. By the time you lost to City, you had already destroyed your chances by then. Those 3 games, Liverpool, Southampton, and there was a third one. Let's not forget that Brighton beat them 3-0 at the Emirates. So my point is, I'm just saying for the Arsenal fans, come on. You beat City, but you're celebrating like you won the Champions League.
They need to milk this.
Come on.
Yes, they need,
At match day 8?
Yes. Let me tell you why. For 8, like you said, match day 8. For 8 years, they are not. It's as if you've gone to war.
Come on, man.
You've gone to war for 8 years with your neighbor. Every time your neighbor will beat you. And for the last time you go there, you beat your neighbor.
So Galatasaray should now crown themselves King of England. They have not won in English soil in 117 years.
But yes,
and they beat Manchester United.
But yes, but should they?
So they will now start feeling like we have won the Champions League.
No, I'm not saying Arsenal, but they need to milk it. They need to enjoy this feeling because it's been a long while. And I'm saying for Arsenal, why you? No, the truth is.
Oh my word.
If you, like, we always say something about Arsenal, I need to give this to them for winning.
Sorry, I need to read this. Uche is just cracking me up. And by the way, today is Uche's birthday. I'll try and, by the time we go on a break, I'll send his picture to the playlist so that we can put this picture on the screen. Uche says, now I need to read this one. Uche says, I like the way the camera is zooming into Pastor Austin so we can see the tears in his eyes. That Coach Jackson has talked about this one.
No, because we always talk. See, you always talk about that. If you want to be the winners, the best, you need to beat the best.
Yes.
Now, if you look at it, if you look at this point, you talk about points, taking out points. If you don't take points from the big boys, then even though you need to beat the small boys, but you need to take points from the big boys to remain first. And Arsenal has done that. I think they remain unbeaten right now.
Yes.
They've taken 3 points from City. Now, what will this do?
Just remember that last week Wolves took 3 points from City too. So that's my own. That's why it's not doing me anyhow. Because Wolves beat City. Arsenal beat City.
No. Wolves beat City. Wolves doesn't have a plan to be league champions. But Arsenal
does.
Do? They don't to win the league. No, you have to. No, Arsenal fans. See, Arsenal fans. I need my saliva is reducing. You need to call it down. The number is on your screen. Please call. You need to milk this.
Everybody's taunting me on the group. You would don't try me. I will just move to Leicester City with Kelechi. You should not stress me.
You need to call. Austin didn't believe that you guys could and do it on Friday.
Dixon, you're not spinning a different narrative.
No, Austin didn't believe you guys. But I needed you guys to call in and milk this. You need to enjoy these 3 points. It's something after 8 years. Come on. So.
I remember when Arsenal had not beat Chelsea in Stamford Bridge for maybe 99 years or so. But it eventually did.
But you said something that the Arsenal team were celebrating as if they won the Champions League. Yeah. Did you think that the celebration was probably overboard?
That's my point. That's why I mentioned what I mentioned. I mean, it's City. If City had gone on an unbeaten run and you ended their unbeaten run, howbeit after 7 games, I would say okay. But they just lost to Wolves last week. I mean, big deal.
So maybe the celebration was over. I think for me, the celebration, I have my own opinion with 3. Just collect your 3 points, enjoy. Maybe for us now, it was emotional. Maybe the goal came in the 86th minute. And maybe it was your fierce rival. Maybe it was because you had not won, this same team for a long time. Maybe this team beat you last season.
Do I have a call? We have Sonny calling us from Port Harcourt. Hello, Sonny. Welcome to the show. Birthday boy on Saturday. Where's my cake?
They gave you a befitting birthday present.
Yeah. No, I sent my picture to the group and I want it to be displayed just for one thing, for my birthday and for Arsenal.
No, we'll do that.
Sir.
Good morning.
And good morning, esteemed CDD.
Good morning to you.
I go with you for one thing. That thing is, you said Man City was not the cause of Arsenal losing their league title last season. You are right there, because if we had consolidated on our point and the other remaining matches, it would have been a different story. So they were not. But what I want to fight is, Pastor Austin, I don't make excuses for Man City. By this time, last Friday, nobody gave Arsenal a chance.
I did.
Nobody gave us a chance. The only person that was talking in favor of Arsenal was CDD. He said we were closer. I remember our brother from Benin Republic said he's reserving his credit
For
to
today.
call Aki. I want them to call. One other guy called and he said,
Frank
I
Zoe,
should not, you will not leave Arsenal alone.
till they lose.
He
Frank
called my number.
Zoe,
He
his
said,
name is
"Sonny,
Frank
you will not
Zoe.
leave Arsenal alone."
Frank Zoe,
So, yes, sir.
that's his name.
So the match we won on Sunday is so special to all Arsenal fans, especially we that had our birthdays from 6 big, 18 brother Christoph. It's so special because it's a special birthday gift for us.
Okay.
Nobody gave us a chance to win. And as we speak, nobody still give us a chance that we can win Champions League.
No, don't go Champions League. No,
they can win it now.
Premiership.
Don't start.
Why can't
And
they
I
beat
say we
City? They can win it.
No, I am not saying that we will win. No,
Why?
nobody's giving us a chance.
Yes.
But we will keep disappointing people that are anti-Arsenal. We will keep disappointing them. And for those guys that call on Friday to say we will be taken to the slaughter, I wish they would call to apologize. Arsenal fans deserve apology from them.